Right there, we need 4. We're gonna need this part. So we got the Weed Whacker engine running pretty good. We got to strip it down a little more, the gas tank. I think we're gonna have to move and mount it somewhere else, just because we don't have much room to mount it on the four-wheeler there. We moved to this table because, well, that table's full. Here's some gears that we cut out on the CNC router out of a plastic material that I had. It's pretty durable. We'll see how durable. Yeah, some little ones. So the plan is, first little one will be on the shaft of the Weed Whacker going to this one. And then on this shaft will be another little one, which will go to another shaft that has this one. So,
another shaft.
Which will slow it down pretty far.
And this. Good.
Well, that's the shaft we're going to be using. We'll have to chop it down a little bit.
And so,
So yeah, our next step is to tear this down, get it down to be a little smaller footprint, and go from there. So we got it stripped down pretty good now. We're gonna obviously need to use the housing there, where the clutch sits. The clutch sits right over this. This is a centrifugal clutch. When it speeds up, it pulls these flaps out into. Bud, grab me the clutch. Oh wait, Dalton has it right here. When it speeds up, these pieces right here spin out or pull out like this, and then they contact this, which causes it to spin. But when it's spinning at low RPMs, these just stay where they're at and don't contact this, and then it doesn't spin. So this is what you call a centrifugal clutch. This is the housing then. This sits in there. So somehow we got to tie in to drive our four-wheeler. We got to tie in here and pull the power from there and gear it down to turn the rear wheels. So now we're looking at trying to figure out where exactly we want to mount it. It looks like we can fit it in here, but we're going to have to take out some of the center housing here, which is fine. We'll probably have to reroute the exhaust a little bit. Ethan's working on taking it out now. They can actually stay in, bud. I think that's just holding the foot pegs on. But if we cut this center out, put this in like that.
No, this, we gotta take this, because this don't come out. And
Yeah, we'll have to cut it out.
No.
Why not?
Because this comes out of it. Me trying to take this.
Yeah, but that's just taking these off right here.
Yeah.
That's not, we need to take this out here. See? For this to fit in. Here, let's flip it over to the other side. Oh, we'll cut this out in here. Obviously we'll remove the electric motor down in there. But if we cut this out in here, our gearbox can go in here. We'll probably have to cut out back here a little bit because we'll need room to put like a differential type of thing here to run the axle. We'll also need to tie the wheels to the axle. This one, the electric gearbox, is right here. So that's the conundrum we have now. It's fitting the engine in. Obviously it'll fit down further, but it'll sit back in there a little bit. What do you think of that, bud? If we fit it in there?
Yeah.
Alright.
We gotta pop the wheels off.
Not the front wheels.
And pop off this wheel.
Yeah. Well, that'd be easy enough to tie into the, maybe. We'll figure it out one way or another.